I'm Michelle from the Sterling Tribune, a proud member of the Gonna Geek Network. Just like the show you're listening to now, the opinions expressed are those of each individual host. Check out all the other podcasts at GonnaGeekNetwork.com and get ready because geekiness begins in 3, 2, 1.
Stand by for a brand new episode of All Things Good and Nerdy.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to episode 297 of the All Things Good and Nerdy podcast, recorded live on Sunday, February 4th, 2018. It's the day the superb owl comes back out again, guys. I'm bringing it back.
I forgot that my mic was muted. My bad.
That's what I figured was going on.
Hooray for the superb owl. Return of the superb owl.
Yeah, so let's change the subject so we don't get sued by some assholes. Have you ever woken up and have your anus hurting?
What?
What? I think I might have been doing too many Kegels.
Did you eat chicken wings or something and they're really spicy and bad things happened there, or
did you have some really spicy tacos?
Why does everything gotta be spicy? I'm a very bland person. Haven't you guys noticed?
Well, spicy is generally things that irritate the buttocks area.
It's true.
I don't take suppositories with my food. Jesus Christ, what's
you don't
wrong
eat it
with
like
you?
in South Park?
How do you guys eat?
You didn't see that episode of South Park where you could eat food by shoving up your ass and poop out your mouth?
But hold on a second. That would make my beard so much cleaner while eating. I don't have to worry about it.
But then you're pooping out your mouth.
It's semantics. Get out of
here. Dude, it's not semantics.
I mean,
but clean goatee.
Until you shit on it.
You know how things just drop when you're eating? Or you know what's really weird? This hair is down here. Somehow when I'm eating, it just magically I'm floating up and I'm getting in your mouth. I'm like, what the fuck? I have to pull it out. How do you do that? How do you defy gravity and just get in my mouth?
So what I'm hearing here is Willie needs to tie down his beard when he eats.
Oh no, I tuck it into my shirt and it looks like an ascot.
Oh, dude,
that's the best thing. I do that. It's for real. It's long enough to tuck into my shirt.
No.
It doesn't work so well with this one because it's low cut. No. For all the lady listeners and viewers, I mean.
Am I the only female
give him the good old Kurt Russell. Yeah, there we go.
Okay. That's nipple.
Goddamn right.
How did we get down this path? He was just talking about eating and somehow nipples came involved.
Because
when you're talking on a good Sunday morning, nipples always get involved, baby.
Chris?
Yeah.
Chris, you want to hit that button?
Which button?
Whoa.
You want this
Any
one?
of them. Any of the buttons. No, not that one. That'll make it worse.
Shirt's coming off now.
God damn it. Chris, what have you done? What have you done?
No! This is a bad idea.
It's snowing in Chicago, and I'm still thinking about running outside in my pajamas.
Oh, yeah, that williness all over the place. Yeah.
Well, thank you, Chris. Thank you. Saved us all.
You're welcome, everyone watching live. I turned Willie's camera off before you.
Nationwide. There's been a nationwide flood alert.
Yeah, from vomit.
I like the way I said it better.
Sailor Poland says, you know how you would solve that problem? A razor.
Solve what? Oh, the goatee?
Yeah.
The goatee.
Well, I'm not losing any. Well, I'm not losing any bets this year, so.
You don't want to bet on the Super Bowl this year like you did last year?
I don't even fucking know who's in it.
Was it last year or 2 years ago?
2 years. You think I grew all this? Oh, you can't even see. Turn my camera back on. You think I grew all this in just a year? Come on, Chris, help me out here.
Do you have a shirt on?
Yes, Chris.
I feel like that's a lie.
I do too. I turned off the view so no one else can see it until we confirm it for ourselves. Of course, now his camera's not coming back.
That's fair. I'm just opening up this bottle with my teeth.
No, you have no shirt on, you bastard.
Oh, you missed. I was rubbing my nipple for the longest time, waiting for you to do this shit.
I had done it, and I just turned your camera back off so that all of our viewers don't leave.
All right.
Do you have nipple chafe now?
When I was in Chicago doing that beer 5K, nipple chafage was a thing I learned of. I was like, holy shit,
yeah,
this is
totally.
real. This is real. I never had it happen to me before. I heard of it, but I was like, holy shit, this is real.
Yeah.
And my nipples hurt the entire third day at the convention.
At the when I was running the marathon, like
There's a little bit of blood.
It's really common that like you'll see when you go into the bathroom, like you see everybody putting band-aids on their nipples because it's just like it's super painful to have nipple chafe. It sucks.
I'm sorry, where are these people doing this at now? Let me know.
In the bathroom, Willie. In the bathroom.
Oh, it was a gender-neutral bathroom.
I mean, it's not like I went into the male bathroom. I assume because they have less layers on than men have less layers on than women do, but because women, like most of us, have to wear sports bras because otherwise it's a hubbada situation and it's just not comfortable. So,
Well, Willie did prove that nipple chafe is not just limited to women, so we're okay.
I mean, I've also been told I have pepperoni nipples as well.
Well, I'm afraid to turn on
Not my
your camera
turn.
because I might see that for myself.
No, shirt's back on.
that sounds more truthful this
It
time.
does. We'll find out.
So I'm defeated because I'm defeated.
Ow.
All right, turn it back on. Come on.
I just turned
It
it back
takes
on.
a second because you have shitty internet.
Fuck you. See, do you think I can grow this in just a year? This takes years to master. God damn it.
Well,
Sure.
Anthony's not here for you to have a Super Bowl bet with. Because Anthony is sick. We wish him well.
Anthony's a little bitch.
Wow.
Wow.
I can hear him yelling from here. Oh wait, sorry. There's a 15-second delay.
Yeah, that's just your neighbor screaming to put back on your shirt.
Well, they're just watching their Willie cam.
You
because
think
they
my
have a
landlord
Willie
wears a shirt?
I have no idea.
cam. I don't know.
No offense, Steve, but I look a lot better than you.
Hey, that was potentially offensive if he watches our little internet show, which
He
highly
doesn't.
doubting that he does.
Yeah, first off, he doesn't, and second of all, he looks like Sid Haig. If you don't know who Sid Haig is, that's Captain Spaulding from House of a Thousand Corpses and Devil's Rejects. He looks like that actor.
Isn't that who you dressed up as?
I did not know that he looked like that before moving in here, and that was like 3 months before I moved in here. I was like, what? Oh my god, this is blowing my mind.
Yes. So, are you all betting on the Super Bowl?
Superb
Super
owl.
Bowl? Sorry, my bad.
You can't say Super Bowl?
No.
They can go suck a damn dick. I'm saying Super Bowl all I fucking want. Come after me directly.
Yeah, we're not associated with him.
I mean, you kind of are. We did have that dinner that one time. It was a nice dinner.
It was good pizza.
Where was it at? No, I meant the...
We went to Brick House Tavern, and
It was a more intimate setting.
I was just thinking about the deep dish pizza we had. That was pretty tasty.
And then I got Naki's tiny fucking car
which
for the conference call.
Which sad note today. I did sell that car this week. It is no more.
Did you get another one?
No, I did not buy another car.
Are you just using public transportation?
I am.
There you go.
But
Gonna get you some more exercise.
I did say goodbye to Little Tony this week.
Oh my god, you had a name for it.
His name was Little Tony. Because people call Fiats as what was it? Fix it again, Tony.
I get it.
So he was called Little Tony, even though he was never broken. I kept up his maintenance and everything. But he was
Little
a good little
Tony,
car.
may you find a better home than what Naki could have gave you.
Yeah, someone who'll actually use you.
Yeah, I mean, at least Willie won't be blasting any more farts into the upholstery.
I
Wasn't
don't
Willie that did
do
that.
that. I don't even like those kind of jokes.
Wasn't Willie who did it.
Thank you.
Sorry, I made an assumption. I apologize that I have disparaged your character, Willie.
That's the one spot of humor I don't really go to because I just don't like it.
You don't like fart?
I'm not saying it's too lowbrow for me because you guys all had offense to that. I just don't personally like it. It's like, it's just not my kind of humor. For some reason, it just doesn't appeal to me. Like, yeah, like why would I want to do that kind of joke?
Yeah,
Because it's funny.
humor is fun.
I'm not saying because it is lowbrow. I'm not saying that.
But you are.
Yeah.
No.
He's judging
No.
us, everyone. Everyone who likes fart jokes, Willie is judging you right now.
Well, only if you're 6 years old, so I can go punch you. Then I'll judge you all I want.
Well, you guys heard it here first. Willie's going to judge everyone, and because I have no idea how to transition out of him fighting 6-year-olds.
Give me a goddamn
Live
6-year-old. That's how.
ATGN Studios on the internet. It's the news of the week.
This is like our play 'em off music they have at the Oscars. We're just going to use bumps for that now.
That's fair.
That's fair. So, welcome everyone to the news of the week. It's that part of the show where we run down what's in our minds the most interesting, geeky, or nerdy news to have popped up in the last week. There's been some interesting stuff out there.
There has.
There's been some trailers. There's been, I'm not sure what we're going with Willie's stuff, but I'm intrigued. And there's also been people that have been deciding to, I don't know, go artificially deflate the ratings of Marvel movies that haven't been released yet. So where do we want to go with first?
Wait, hold on a second. Was that a football joke in there?
No, but it works as one though, doesn't it?
Doesn't it? It does. My balls are never deflated, babes.
So let's start. Let's start with this other piece of news first because it's not entertaining fun. It's more of, oh, what the hell is wrong with people kind of news, and we can make things more positive after that. So have you guys heard of the group on Facebook that was called Down with Disney's Treatment of Franchises and Its Fanboys?
I'm not surprised that it exists.
I mean, I'm down with getting rid of fanboys in general. Hope they're 6 years old so they can punch them in the face.
Well,
Oh
this
my
is
God,
a group
Willie and the
that
6-year-olds.
that was using Facebook to basically say, hey, Black Panther hasn't come out yet, but we don't agree with a lot of the things that are going on with it, so let's just review bomb it as soon as it comes out and give it a bunch of 1-star reviews to skew the Rotten Tomatoes ratings. And it's not the first time they've attempted to review bomb a movie. Going back, there's an anonymous person who created themselves, this group, who self-identifies with the alt-right, let's leave that as it is, who previously campaigned against Star Wars The Last Jedi in December for, quote, the film's inclusion of female characters and another, quote, men being portrayed as idiots, according to the Huffington Post. So this same guy that started the Star Wars The Last Jedi review bomb also tried to start it with Black Panther. So let's look at their history here a little bit. What were their biggest complaints about The Last Jedi? Well, it was adding more female characters, and they saw supposed mistreatment of men. According to the creator, he said, there was a time we ruled society. I want to see that again. This man is an asshole, is what it comes
Hold
down
on a
to.
second. Every character in The Last Jedi was portrayed as an idiot.
Well,
They're all doing dumb shit. All of them.
There's some valid points there.
Man,
So
woman, alien.
going back to this group, they had put together a Facebook group invite that was nearly 37 active users who intended to take down Disney by negatively campaigning behind a series of Marvel properties, including Black Panther, Infinity War, and various TV series. The goal was to, quote, strike back at all those Disney and bring down the House of Mouse's actions for paying off the critics that hurt DC Comics on film and other parties affected by them. So yes, originally they were butthurt because they didn't like the portrayal of men and women in Star Wars. Then they were butthurt because Marvel is kicking DC's ass.
They're blaming Disney for paying off reviewers to say the DC movies are bad.
Or that the Marvel movies
That's
are good.
the point. There's only one in the DCEU that's good.
If you say Man of Steel, you lose all
You
credit.
goddamn right, it's Man of Steel. Wonder Woman was all right.
So some good news. Facebook removed the group entirely for violating the community guidelines. There's a screenshot that's available for it. However, I don't have it. So the group has been shut down from doing this. What underlies a bigger problem we have that in today's society, we look at Rotten Tomatoes a lot to determine whether a movie is worth it or not. And a few years ago, that might have been a valid metric, but now you've got people that are just spamming reviews in there. And I don't care how good Rotten Tomatoes says they are at catching it. They're skewing a lot of these scores. Did Star Wars The Last Jedi deserve not to be highly ranked? Probably, but I think they got bombed a little bit by folks like this. And it's really a bummer to see them continue to apply that to things like Black Panther, which by all reports is a really good movie from the people who have seen the early screeners. The early critics' comments, there's no full reviews out, have been fairly positive. And I have a bunch of people come out there and be like, nope, we're going to review bomb this because we're butthurt over how DC is working. And when you go back and look at their creator who has ties back to the alt-right, you go, there's probably a bit more at play here than just being like, oh, DC's been branded poorly. It's just a shame that people are starting to use Rotten Tomatoes this way. And I guess kudos to Facebook for at least shutting down the group, but they'll find another way to organize, and they'll probably be on Twitter because Twitter doesn't give two shits about hate speech and stupid stuff like this.
I'm not sure how I feel about Facebook shutting them down because, I mean, they do. I mean, why not?
Well, it violated their community guidelines. I'm not sure what all was brought up in there. But
you brought up a good point. I retract my statement.
Yeah.
That's a lot of it was a lot of racism in those posts too. It wasn't just for that. So the biggest part of the violation of community guidelines was the racist parts, because they didn't like that it was a movie about people of color. It's like, well, it's called Black Panther. So
yeah, I mean, it's not the most subtle of titles or names, I should say.
They said that movie was. Go ahead.
I was going to say, I just kind of hate seeing this reaction for something that is supposedly a very good movie. There's been a lot of positive press about it, especially people that are buying up tickets to do screenings for inner city kids and things like that. And the excitement coming up with kids like, oh, we're going to go see Black Panther opening day, because there's been at least 2 or 3 different Kickstarters or GoFundMes out there that was like, hey, help me book this theater so I can bring a bunch of kids in to go see Black Panther opening day. All of these kind of positive things going on. You've just got internet trolls that want to ruin it. It frustrates me. And yeah, I know the problem is the internet's full of trolls.
You know what this really reminds me of, though? And the movie really got hurt by it, too. The, was it 2015's Ghostbusters? Was it 2015 or 2016?
Yeah, I think it was 2015.
Yeah, I mean, that was a good
No, you're
movie.
right, 2016.
I wasn't sure which. Yeah, that was a good movie. I don't know why people hated on it so much. I mean, probably just because, oh, it's all women. Fuck this.
I liked it.
I did too. It was a good movie.
It wasn't because it was all women. It was because it was a well-written story that women was portrayed in it, and it wasn't just like,
it's not a great movie.
No. I'm not saying it was the best movie, but it was. Look at most women-led movies. It's a lot of them are romantic comedies. It's like, look, this is not a romantic comedy. Hooray!
Well, I mean, they were hitting. They were eyeballing Chris Hemsworth a whole lot.
Look,
I'm not
everybody
against it.
eyeballs Chris Hemsworth.
It's true.
I mean, his
really
character
is.
was really, really fucking dumb. I wish they would have wrote that character a little bit better.
Everybody eyeballs Chris Hemsworth.
Yeah, but this was the stuff that also kind of proved that Hemsworth can do comedy and be a funny guy, and I think that's partly what gave you funny Thor in Thor Ragnarok.
That was the bet. That is the best of the Thors by a landslide.
Well, yeah, I don't think anyone disputes that.
God, Thor 1 and 2 are the worst.
Thor 1's not
I
bad.
get it. You don't like the Thor movies.
All right, Thor 1's, of course. Thor 2's on the very bottom of all Marvel movies.
Wait, MCU or Marvel in general?
You know what? I'm going to include Marvel in general.
Oh, there's no way it's better than Elektra, or worse than Elektra, rather. Elektra's the worst.
Or Fantastic Four.
Which one?
The Rise of the Silver Surfer.
Okay.
Oh, it was better than that one. I mean, no, I mean, Silver Surfer was better than Thor 2.
No.
What?
No.
Yeah.
What?
No.
I was
Can we
not
kick
as
him off the
disappointed.
show?
Oh, wait. Hold on a second. Memory. Actually, yeah, I'll give you that because the whole fucking Galactus is a giant fucking cloud. Yeah, I'll give you that.
I was
God
about
damn
to
it,
sing you a
stupid as
song
fuck.
from the show Scrubs, but I don't have to because you've conceded.
Yeah, that was God. That ruined that fucking movie. I remember before that movie came out, I was on Facebook saying there better be a giant fucking purple man in this goddamn movie because I don't see anything of it in the trailer. There better fucking be, and there wasn't.
So Sailor Poland has a question. He's debating which movie was worse in 2016, Fant Four Stick or Pixels. And seeing as I saw neither of them, I'm still going to wager it was Fantastic Four.
I
Pixels
didn't.
wasn't that bad.
Yeah.
Dumb, but I mean, it wasn't that bad.
I think
watched
Pixels
it.
suffered from the fact Adam Sandler was in it, and everyone's just used to lazy Adam Sandler movies
Hold on a
nowadays.
second. Actually, I think I have both. I have both reviews of movies right here in my notebook. Pixels, yep, Fantastic Four, and then Pixels right after it.
So what were
I
your
took some
reviews,
notes on
Willie?
it. I mean, I just have a bunch of notes, and yeah, they were both bad.
You didn't sum it up as to like a score out of 10 or anything like that, or a thumbs up, thumbs down.
Well, I mean, you know what would make Fan Four stick better if they still included that scene where he's battling some kind of military thing that was in the trailers, but it was not in the movie at all. That would have made it better.
Sailor Poland says Pixels, aka Jumanji for assholes, had so many plot holes. It was like no one proofread the shooting script.
Yeah, my main thing with that movie was like, fucking Peter Dinklage did a cheat code that he did in Pac-Man, which there was no fucking real cheat code for Pac-Man like this, where he got teleported, but he teleported in the real world. That makes no fucking sense.
It's an Adam Sandler movie. Did you really expect it to make sense?
I mean, sorry, Adam Sandler has good movies.
When was the last good movie he put out?
Hold on a second. I heard good things about that Netflix one that came out recently. What the fuck was it called? The one with God, what was it? It was the last Netflix movie he had, but I heard good things.
I actually didn't mind the remote one. Click.
Oh, what? I mean, it did make me cry. I will give you that.
It had the feelings in it. It wasn't great by any means, but it had feelings in it.
Oh, and for all you people, I get very emotional during movies. I will cry. I don't mind it saying that at all.
That's why I only ever watched Marley and Me once, because I was a wreck at the end of that movie.
I don't care about that fucking movie. I probably wouldn't cry at that.
Marley and Me, fun story about that. I was still working at the movie theater at the time, and I had to do the screener for it because I had just put it together on the actual film, and so I had to sit and watch the movie after doing that. So I kind of knew what was coming, but I didn't really. But I also just had broken up with my boyfriend at that time. So needless to say, there was a lot of tears shed, and I don't know if it was just for Marley and Me or if there was a lot of emotions, but there was too many emotions in that movie. Just too many. Just too many emotions.
Yeah, that movie was rough. It was rough.
All right, I'm looking it up. I'm looking up the name of this movie.
Well, so while Willie's looking up the name of that movie, let's transition over to Naki. What do you got for your news this week?
I got it. The Mayowitz stories.
I have no idea what that is.
Yeah, me neither. I probably
All right,
won't
it's
watch it.
Netflix, and I heard good things. I need to watch it though.
So my news of the week is that Ant-Man and the Wasp trailer came out. I really enjoyed Ant-Man. It was a lot of fun, and so I'm kind of looking forward to this. As an actress, I'm not a huge fan of Evangeline Lilly. That
Sorry,
lady.
what was that?
I can't say her name.
Evangeline Lilly.
I'm not a huge fan of her, mostly from hatred from Lost. I hated her character so much in Lost.
She wasn't bad in Lost though.
Her and Jack should have died 9,000 times. I don't care what anybody says. I fucking
weren't
hate
they
those
all
two.
dead though?
Yeah.
I don't know. No one understands that fucking finale. What the fuck was going on?
I'm just saying.
In any case, there was
I
so
watched
much
all of
rage.
it.
I watched all of it too. There was so much rage because those two characters, Jack and Kate, were the worst characters, and of course they had to live through it all.
And who
Fuck
was the
those
best
two.
character?
I
I got two in my head that pops up. Hurley.
I loved Hurley. I did love
And
Hurley.
Sawyer?
No, I actually didn't like Sawyer that much. He was okay. He was okay. What was his name? Oh,
That guy should have been Gambit for real though.
You talking about
Aid.
Locke?
Oh, Locke.
I did like
Oh.
Locke. I really
Oh,
liked
God.
Locke. I liked Locke and Ben. I liked their dynamic. I was talking about Saeed though. I was thinking about Saeed.
Oh,
I really liked
yeah. I don't know. I don't think they knew what they were doing with that character though. It was
Yeah.
so weird. Like he was like what country was he from? It was which Middle East country?
Hang on.
But he was like he was like a military guy who tortured people, and then all of a sudden on the island, hey, this pretty white blonde woman here. I'm just gonna start dating her, and it's gonna be a normal relationship. I didn't just use to torture people for fun.
He was an Iraqi
That was a little
Republic
weird.
Guard. Iraqi
Yeah.
Republican Guard torturer. He had such an interesting story to him. Really wanted him to be more in it more, and
Oh no, the best one though. What was his name? Oh God, the rocker. You
Charlie.
all everybody.
Charlie.
You all everybody.
It was Charlie. He was a
Acting
hobbit.
like some- Yeah, that was not Penny's boat. Tears. Oh God, the tears.
Yeah, but so that's why I hate her. It's literally just because I hate Kate so much that it has just transferred her to her in other roles.
Get
I'm
over
just
it.
And I'm sure she's actually I don't know if she's a decent actress. I haven't actually watched anything else that she's been in other than Ant-Man
Ant-Man. And Lost.
and Lost. So
and
I'm
The
just like,
Hobbit. All
oh
three of
God,
those fucking.
no! I hated her in The Hobbit.
Why'd you hate her in The Hobbit? What was the problem?
Because I hate her. It's just like it's Kate with a wig.
Oh my God.
But I hated those movies. Those movies were really bad.
So what I'm hearing here is Naki's not going to like Ant-Man and the Wasp because Evangeline Lilly's in it.
Evangeline Lilly.
There's a good chance. But no, I actually just I hated The Hobbit literally because those movies were terrible. not because of her. Those movies were really bad. So there was that. It wasn't because of her. She didn't ruin it completely.
So why don't you tell us about the trailer then instead of how much you hate Evangeline Lilly?
So anyways, the trailer comes out. You see shit, I can't remember characters' names. God damn it. Paul Rudd's character. I think of his name.
Scott?
Thank you.
Scott Lang.
I was going with Sean. I was thinking Sean. And
This
that's
is the
not
best
right.
episode ever. We're so on top of everything today.
Naki really did her research this week, can't you tell?
I did a good job. I'm really
She
good
took
at
notes.
this. I am the best podcast host.
You're not on the mic right now.
I have too.
Co-host.
Now your voice is back.
I was on the mic. I don't know why I didn't. Why? Anyways.
You were not.
I was. So you see people joining the cast. Walton Goggins, Hannah John Kamen. You did see a flash of Lawrence Fishburne, which I didn't realize he was going to be in it.
Everyone wants that sweet Marvel money.
And Randall Park.
I mean, I want some too.
Me too. Oh, hang on. The page I went to has a ad with a sound on it. Why?
Are you watching the trailer for the first time now?
No. I already watched the trailer. No, I was pulling up the names of the actors because I've been fucking up all the names.
Now, I will say my favorite part from the trailer was, so you gave her wings? Oh, and a blaster. So I'm guessing you didn't have any of this when you built my suit? Oh, no, I did.
Well, I mean, it's his daughter. He's going to give her a little bit of preferential treatment versus the dude that, I don't know, stole his Ant-Man suit from him and then went and got arrested.
I'm sorry. He was also using him. He set up that whole arresting thing.
Well, that's true. But then also remember that Scott went and got, I don't know, arrested by fighting in the superhero Civil War and is evidently back under police custody.
No. He got released. They remember he broke everybody out.
Then why is he getting an ankle bracelet put on him in the trailer?
Yeah, it's literally the first thing you see.
I don't know. I haven't seen the goddamn movie. Do you really, you know how they shoot these damn trailers?
That's true.
Yeah.
They just pick and pull. It's a different company that makes these trailers, and it's not the director or anybody who does this, or even the editors. It's just a different company.
I'm making sure that I have all the names right, so just bear with me a second.
Evangeline. It's not that hard.
Don't forget Michael Douglas.
Paul Rudd.
Well, Michelle Pfeiffer is going to be in there too.
She is Janet Van
Oh
Dyne.
no! Oh no! No! Wait, no! I'm thinking Sharon Stone.
Well, yeah,
I was
what's wrong
thinking
with Michelle
Catwoman.
Pfeiffer?
I was thinking Catwoman. That's
is
Sharon
Catwoman.
Stone though.
She is Catwoman. She's
I'm thinking Halle Berry Catwoman, but that was
Oh.
Sharon Stone, bad guy. Right?
Yes, I think so. I've never actually seen it though.
Yeah, I haven't. I think I started watching and passed out, and I just nah, I'm good on this. I think I passed out on it twice.
So you see Scott trying to live a normal life after Civil War, except that he's also got an ankle bracelet on. I don't know why. My My microphone keeps syncing, and I think that's why I keep going off mic. Sorry. You do get to see. I dislike you, Willie.
That's fair.
You get to see a lot of things. They shrink a lot of things, and it's not just. I almost called him Hank. I almost did it. It's not Hank. It's Scott.
Hank Hill's in this? I'll tell you what.
You do see both Scott and Hope. There we go. See, I'm doing a good job.
Hope Van Dyne.
Hope shrink, and you also get to see them shrink a skyscraper, a truck, and
skyscraper,
a building, whatever.
Yeah. How many floors do you have to be considered a skyscraper?
A multi-story building. How about that, Mr. Semantics?
You goddamn right. I'm calling you out on everything, Naki.
I see that. So, anyways, I think it's really cool that we get to see more than just people shrink in this upcoming movie. We don't get to see much of what the plot's going to be, other than Scott's trying to lead a normal life. There's just going to be some other urgent mission, and it's going to be great. It's going to be another heist movie, I think, and or Hope, because I really enjoyed that about Ant-Man.
And just because the joke needs to be made, remember, women, shrinkage is a real thing.
I don't think that joke needed to be made.
But I think it did.
I need a sad trombone sound on this soundboard. That works.
Cut it,
Yeah.
edit it, make it a button.
But guys, just realize in the next 6 months we have 3 Marvel movies. We must have done something right in life.
I'm excited. I like the Marvel movies. I'd probably, as much as I want to see Black Panther, I probably won't see it opening weekend just because I hate crowds.
And I
Go
get
in the
that.
middle of the day. Wait, what's the release date for it?
The 16th.
Oh, I think I can still ask off that day so I can go midday.
I mean, if I could go midday, that would be a thing. Also, it's cheaper because Chicago movie theaters are expensive. But
Oh, guys, we're in such good shape here. I'm just looking. I checked the release date, and it is February 16th, and it shows you people also searched for Infinity War, May 4th, 2018, Ant-Man and the Wasp, July 6th, 2018, Deadpool 2, May 18th, 2018. And I'm going, holy crap, we've got a lot of good movies coming up.
What do you mean, you people?
What?
I said you people also searched. What do you mean, you people?
People also
Everybody.
searched for, it says on there.
Oh,
If you go and
okay.
search something on Google, it says people also searched for.
shut up, Willie.
It didn't work. I wasn't falling into that trap. But let's give Willie a chance to try and put us into a trap. What do you got for us?
So my news of the week is I have 3 things that's getting released on 4/20 of this year. Why they chose to release things on this date, I don't know, but I'm going to go with it. I'm thinking is 4/20 a Tuesday?
Well, you know why Super Troopers 2 is coming out on 4/20.
That's one of them, but that was going to be my second one, you son of a bitch. Yeah, so
Oops.
Super Troopers is definitely getting open on 4/20. They chose that date long before that. Yeah, I cannot wait for that. I'm going to be asking off for that day. People work probably looking at me weird, but I'm like, I want to go see Super Troopers 2. Because it looks like a good movie, and I don't like crowds either, so I'm going to go to the first showing
I don't
of
know
the
if
day.
you're going to need to worry about crowds with Super Troopers 2.
Ouch. Hey, people paid for that movie to get
No,
made.
don't get me wrong. I want to see it, but I don't know that that's something that's going to have a ton of mainstream appeal where you're going to have a crowded theater on opening day, like a noon showing.
Oh, yeah, I mean, that's why I'm going, because there's not a lot of people there that time. That's why when I'm going to go see Black Panther. Less people, plus the D-box seats. You have to choose what seat you want, and not a lot of people go for those seats, so I usually have no one next to me, and I love it. D-box, that's where it's at. What also is getting released that day was previous news of the week. Nintendo Labo. I'm guessing that's how it's fucking pronounced. That stupid shit.
I believe so. For those that aren't familiar, that's the
Oh, I know it
cardboard
is.
stuff.
Oh, how I pronounce? Yeah, the cardboard stupid shit they're doing. Still say it's dumb as fuck. And fuck is a lot of dumb. But what also is getting released that day, something that I might actually definitely will get, is God of War. The new one, of course. They put out a new trailer and a release date for it. That game is looking pretty good.
It looks real good.
Makes you want to get a PS4, don't it?
I already have a PS.
I'm talking to Chris.
Oh, no, I'm good. I have an Xbox and a Switch. I'll just get Nintendo Labo instead and screw you over with it and be like, hey, Willie, look how fun this is.
Yeah, you really sound so enthusiastic just mimicking it.
Eh.
But I mean, I all right, Naki, real talk here. What do you think? What do you think the odds of Chris getting a PS4 are when Spider-Man gets released? I know, right?
I think if anything was going to make Chris get a PS4, it would be Spider-Man.
I want to say a 70-30 that he will get it. That's what the percentage I'm at sitting at right now.
I don't know if it's that high. I mean, it is just one game.
But have you not seen the attention to detail Insomniac is putting in this? Someone even pointed out, like, they even have fucking fingerprints on the fucking phone he's using to talk to Kingpin. The amount of detail is crazy.
I mean, you're not wrong, but it's still just one game.
The Spider-Man, though, that is the game for Chris.
I don't know why you would think something like that, Willie. I just don't know at all why you would think that.
And I'm sure in the game he will be anatomically correct, of course, unlike that Spider-Man.
For those that don't know, there's a giant Spider-Man that sits next to my desk that I pan the camera to, and I believe Willie was trying to make some reference to his crotch.
He's got no dick.
Why are you looking at his dick?
That's the better question.
Don't you just look at people's dicks or their general region when you first meet them?
Yes, the first thing I do is shake someone's hand and stare at their dick to see what they're carrying.
I don't shake hands. I just grab directly for the crotch.
You just grab them by the pussy.
Exactly.
Sorry, I went political. I'm sorry.
That's on you, Chris.
I know. I'll take my shaming right now.
Shame.
Yeah, I'm okay.
Thank you.
I did it.
But in some non-news of the week, though, did you see? I think I was last week when I saw. I think someone was talking about a tweet Trump did, where he claimed that he was not a feminist. And I was like, no shit.
He said in an interview he's not a feminist.
Okay, it was an interview. Yeah, no shit. Who thought that?
Was that the Piers Morgan one? Because there's a great clip going around that of a stand-up comic in the UK that is just ripping on Piers Morgan, and it's hilarious as a result of that.
I don't know. And I'm going to state this is not getting political. This is just him being a person and how he acts. Of course he's not a feminist. I mean, I wouldn't say I am either. I'm an equalitist.
I'm just going to back away from this whole conversation
I was
before
gonna
it
say, that's a
causes me to get in trouble.
That's a conversation for not on camera, because I don't want to get knocked down with the feds.
The feds are going to come after you. You feel so strongly.
Well, there is a reason I say that, of course, because the most vocal of the feminist groups most vocal of any group is usually not the best to be talking for them.
All right, then. Let's move on to another story before this comes back and blows up in our faces.
I was going to say, look, the cat's here. Oh, wait, you don't have a camera on. But I got a cat, though. Say hi, kitty.
But yay, God of War.
Hooray for God of War.
It looks good. I can't wait to kill things.
You know, Willie, if I was going to get a PS4, God of War would be one of the things I'd want to play also. I'll be honest.
You actually surprised me there, Chris. Thank you.
I've played the old God of War games. My college roommate had it for his PlayStation 2. So I played some of the originals there. And then, I don't know, if I'm going to get a PS4, it better be a damn good deal. Let's put it that way. And there was almost Black Friday deals that had me tempted, but I talked myself out of it going, you know, there's really only 2 games you want to play. Why are you going to buy this?
I'm going to wait until Spider-Man does come out. And then let's see how you feel.
That's fair. We'll see what happens. I mean, I looked at the prices of pre-owned PlayStation 4s online. I get tempted, but none of them really hit what I thought would be the sweet spot where I went, you know what, I could buy this and I'll feel okay if I've only bought it for just 1 or 2 games.
I did, Willie, you'd be proud. I did almost buy Horizon Zero Dawn yesterday, but it still is not at a price that I can justify for buying.
That game sounds like it's just for you though, Naki.
But it's still $60.
I bought it for half that. Are you not looking at the sales? It's like on sale every goddamn week.
It's not this week.
Are you talking about physical or digital?
Physical.
Oh, go digital.
It's $40 on sale at Best Buy right now. Walmart has it for $25 according to a Google search.
Yes,
There you
but
go.
I refuse to go to Walmart as much as possible.
You don't have to go. It's online.
Yeah.
I
I don't want to give them my money.
Naki, there's just no winning with you, is there?
Walmart-
I see how it is.
Walmart is not a company I support.
I don't go to Walmart that often either at all. Like, really, I don't go there to shop. But I mean, I'm not opposed. Like, oh, there's something on sale. I better go there.
Yeah, that's how they get you. don't-
Horizon Zero Dawn Complete Edition is $50 on Amazon right now, so I guess that includes all the DLC.
Is the DLC worth it, Willie?
I've only got to play a very tiny bit of it. I haven't really had a chance to get into it.
Horizon Zero Dawn with no DLC is $35.80 on Amazon, or you could buy it used for $25 on Amazon.
See,
Like,
I'll give Amazon my money over Walmart.
Now, I'm saying this right now. This is going to be the unpopular opinion, but Horizon Zero Dawn is the better Breath of the Wild type game.
That's actually pretty common from what people I've talked to.
That's okay. I
Thank
still
you.
love Breath of the Wild. I'm good with it.
I mean, I'm not saying Breath of the Wild's a bad game. I'm just saying Horizon Zero Dawn's a better version of it.
No,
So you said it's on Amazon?
Yeah, I just went to Amazon and looked. I can put a link in there, but that would refer you to my Amazon Smile affiliate code, so I don't want to do that because
Yeah,
I don't know
I
what
guess
that
that.
is.
Real quick though, they did. There was a leak that hasn't been confirmed of Nintendo's E3 stuff, which included a new Smash Brothers, of course, some Metroid stuff, and then the one that really surprised everyone, an HD conversion of Skyward Sword for Switch, which has me excited. I never played
Yeah.
Skyward Sword because I didn't have a Wii U, so I'm kind of going, I want this.
Fibbage and Quiplash alone, you don't get them for the Apple TV. You get them for your game console. They're already there in bundles.
And on Steam,
Jackbox
they're available
Party-
all sorts of places.
Oh yeah, but I mean, you can get them in the Jackbox Party Pack as a part of the whole thing.
You're a part
Especially
of that.
Jackbox Party Pack 4 with Fibbage 3, but it also has the added thing of Fibbage Enough About You, where if you're in with a good group of friends that you know well, it is perfect for that because someone puts in their answer and everyone else has to guess what this person would say about themselves. And it's like, so it's how well you know your friends and how well you know your other friends to trick them.
How do you get a used digital code? Sorry, I'm distracted now.
No, but that is a very valid question.
Never
Where are
should
you
have told
looking this
Naki
at?
to go and look at this stuff. But while
Amazon?
Naki is looking up how to buy Horizon Zero Dawn without giving her money to the Sam Walton family, I'd like to remind you that the All Things Good and Nerdy podcast is in fact part of a network of shows that you can find over at GonnaGeek.com. We've got 25 plus different shows in the network that cover a variety of topics. Some are narrowly focused, such as on like one TV show. Others are focused on general geek culture and things like that. We encourage you to go check that out over at GonnaGeek.com. But each week we try to give you a little taste of another show in the network and say, hey, you guys should go check this out. So, Willie, what show are we talking about this week?
This week, I am talking about the Gallifrey Public Radio, episode 27, Duo. This week, longtime GPR companion Julie joins us in studio to discuss the composers and compositions that have added so much to the emotional impact of Doctor Who since its inception. A little quick little factoid. You know why the old-time radio people talk like that back in the day? Like in the 1920s?
Why?
It's because the microphones were not good enough to pick up like the bass tones, so they kind of had to talk like that. And back to you, Chris.
Hey, I'm allowed to talk again because I couldn't answer Willie's question because if I talk, he scolds me during that segment.
Yeah, Naki's okay to talk about it, but
Yeah,
none.
that's because she's the new Willie.
It's true.
Did we just have a role reversal?
Last week she was appointed the new Willie.
Wait, really? I missed it.
Yeah, it's what you get for not listening to your own show.
I mean, I was trust me, I was busy this week. Oh my god, was I busy?
Well, so let's wrap things up with a little bit called What I'm Into. It's our chance to share with you guys who are watching live or listening at a later date just what kind of stuff we've been getting into. And Willie, you said you were busy. Why don't you tell us all about it?
Well, the reason I wasn't here last week was because I was busy in harsh competition for the Winter Beer Olympics. And what's this right here? Is this my trophy? It is my trophy. My partner has so graciously let me keep it, so I'm just gonna wear it as a hat. It works perfectly, doesn't it?
Sure, until it falls off.
That's why I'm holding it. But yeah, I had a great time with that. Let's see. I was a guest on Legends podcast this week as well. For they're doing game movies, and oh my god, did they give me a great movie. That's sarcasm, by the way. And I hated it because I could not. Well, no, I didn't hate the movie. The movie was bad, but I don't think hate such a strong word. Oh my god, I had to buy the movie because Vudu was not available to rent it. I was like, are you kidding me? Didn't this movie come out long enough ago where it's okay to rent it now for digitally? Oh well. I probably could have gone to Redbox, but I was like, I'm just going to do this now. I don't like going out and peopling,
That's fair.
Thing. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, Assassin's Creed.
Oh, God. Why did they give you that movie?
Yeah, Assassin's Creed. Yeah, it's not a bad movie. It's just like, why did you do some of these things? There's only 3 scenes where they go to the past. And when I say scenes, they stay, like, it's for individual scenes, like, we're here in the past, we do this thing, and then we're back to they stay in that little, this weird. It's like, it's not like, they go to the past, some stuff happens, they transition, like, oh, this thing's also going on over here. No, you're there, and it's like, boom, we're back in here. It's like, why does he have to wear the gauntlets in the present time? That doesn't. Listen to the podcast. You'll hear all my stuff about it.
You can find that over at GonnaGeek.com. Click on Legends Podcast.
Great people over there. Wing and Beef were there with me. Yay. And then last night, I had a buddy invited me over because they do a little Twitch showing, and they were doing the Super Bold one. That's BOLD, Super Bold, where we were playing some old football games, and they had a whole tournament style set up. The problem that we ran into that they did not foresee was because he had like a little roulette system to choose what games they would, because he had a bunch of them, like Tecmo Bowl, Super Tecmo Bowl, NFL Blitz, Madden 2000, Madden 1999, and then some weird ass ones no one's ever fucking heard of. And the one I got stuck with was one from the original Nintendo. There's only 2 fucking buttons. Neither of them could pass the fucking ball. The person I was playing with, his controller, I think it was collusion with the controller. Is what I'm guessing. Because first of all, this was an Xbox 360 controller and it was taped up. Like one of the corners was taped, like the handle was taped up. Like, he said it was just to tell the difference between them. I don't know if I believe that.
Are you calling shenanigans?
I was calling shenanigans. And just to throw it out there too, to plug them out, it was twitch.tv/American Feral. That's FERAL. That is their Twitch. They do shows, I think, every Sunday. I think they start at 7 p.m. But not today because the Super Bowl is going on. Yeah, I said it. Bring it on, NFL. Bring your toughest guys.
You're allowed to say the term Super Bowl. It's okay.
I will kneecap them like they're Nancy Kerrigan. Is that right?
Yes, it's
You're
Nancy
right.
Kerrigan.
Yeah, I will kneecap them. Then what you got? Then you got to bring in a bunch of scrubs, and then we're going to have the real-life version of the best football movie ever, The Replacements.
That is not the best football movie ever.
That is the best football. That's the best sports movie, period.
No.
What you got? Bring it on. What you got? What you
Field
got?
of Dreams is a far better sports movie.
Field of Dreams?
Yeah.
You just said bring it on. There you go. There's one.
Major
Cheerleading
League
is not a goddamn sport.
Major League.
Okay,
is
you
far
do
better.
it. You do it. You cheerlead, Willie, and tell me it's not a damn sport.
Naki, you're going to make him put on a crop top
but
now.
curling's not a sport either.
What's not?
Curling?
Curling's a sport. You shut your damn mouth.
It's an entertainment thing. I will give you that, but it's not a sport.
I want to see you do some backflips and scream your lungs out and not be out of breath afterwards, all right?
All right, now tell me, how did cheerleading come about? Oh, yeah, isn't a Kukuman to actual sports?
Accoutrement.
I like the way I said it better, thank you. Tin Cup, get that shit out of here. Get that
come
shit
on,
out of
Willie.
here.
The Replacements
Get
is
that.
not the best sports movie ever. You are
It
so
is
full
the
of shit.
best sports movie of all time. Need I remind you of the jail cell scene when they're all singing "I Will Survive"? Come on.
Sailor Poland. Anything judged is not a sport does not work because bowling is a sport and that's judged. And
Bowling is a sport? What is this? Are
it's
we
on
watching-
ESPN.
Are we watching ESPN 5? I was about to make that joke before you said ESPN. I just want to say that right there.
All
If
right,
you
right.
watch anything from ESPN 5, it is not a fucking sport.
So, Willie, here's where you're wrong. Let's read a list of some of the best sports movies of all time, courtesy of
Hold on
Google.
a second. Before you go to this, is poker a fucking sport?
It's considered one apparently.
Oh, get the fuck out of here! Get the fuck out
All right,
of here!
so,
Go on, Chris.
let's show Willie how wrong he is by just going through some of the top listings they have on Google when you search best sports movies of all times. There's Hoosiers, Rocky,
Ugh.
Bull Durham,
Rocky.
I will say that's a close second.
Bull
Very
Durham,
close second.
Rudy,
Rudy!
Field of
Oh,
Dreams.
no, hold on a second. The actual Rudy I've heard was a big asshole, so that's disqualified.
Right, because all of these are true to life.
Yes, Field of Dreams.
I'm saying the real life Rudy. That's what I'm saying.
Field of Dreams, which you already brought up.
Yeah, I've never seen most of these. So
Here's where Willie's going to lose because this is a better movie than The Replacements. Caddyshack.
Caddyshack 2 was better.
Oh, you're a moron. Let's keep going down this list. Slapshot.
Oh, hold on a second. Caddyshack 2 had Randy Quaid. Thank you. Mic drop.
Okay, but you're still forgetting about the Mighty Ducks.
Yeah.
Still, it's good, not better than The Replacement.
You're forgetting Raging Bull. You're forgetting
Never seen
Remember
it.
the
And
Titans.
it was even it's even in my state because Durham.
You're forgetting all of Major League.
Am I?
Yes.
Am I?
Basketball Diaries, Brian's song.
The
Now if
Natural.
you were, you almost said the one that almost got it too. That's basketball.
Miracle.
Basketball?
That is a sport for real.
That
That is a
should be
combination of two sports, actually.
Willie,
So it's
this,
twice the sporting.
Willie, this next movie is also better than The Replacements. It's called The Karate Kid.
Karate is not a sport; it's a martial art.
That is so
And-
sports. It's
and-
sports.
It's sports.
And that should be disqualified because how did he win in the very end with a face kick? Face hits
Okay,
were
okay.
illegal.
Lolo Futaku just beat you right here. 2 words. Space Jam.
All right, if I was 10, I would agree with you. But hey, guess what? I'm not 10.
There's
you
also
sure?
The Sandlot.
Yeah, no,
Sandlot.
it doesn't. Yeah, it wasn't. It's not as good as The Replacement.
Any Given Sunday.
Oh, that movie's fucking good.
Don't forget
watched
Bend It Like Beckham.
Okay.
Keira Knightley's in that.
Yeah, okay.
Let's
Soccer's a
see.
sport.
The Fighter, Cinderella Man, Invincible, Dodgeball.
Full title, please.
A True Underdog Story.
You goddamn right, a true underdog story.
Let's see. What else am I seeing on this list? Moneyball, I wouldn't say is that great.
It's about statistics.
It is. Here you go. This one's one Willie probably loves. Talladega Nights, The Ballad of Ricky Bobby.
It was all right.
He's not a Will Ferrell fan.
That's true.
I mean, I would say I am because, I mean, I would personally say the best Will Ferrell movie is Land of the Lost.
You and Keith, what is with this?
I saw that in well, I also like Danny McBride. That might be it.
His best movie is Elf.
Oh shoot! Did you? Oh my god! Did you guys see the trailer for the new Crocodile Dundee movie with Danny McBride?
I thought that was fake.
I was getting to that. It was fake. God damn it, Naki. I was. But oh my god, would that not be amazing?
Yeah,
No.
all I'm reading here is out of all those movies we just listed, their sports movies, probably like 2/3 to 3/4 of them are better than their replacements.
I mean, and
I'm
I
sorry.
enjoy the replacements, but I cannot say that it is the best sports movie.
It is the best sports movie. Personal opinion.
Okay, that's fair. We can go with that.
Thank you. I will give you that caveat. Personal opinion. Best is it has such a that is my unicorn of movies. I had it once because I finally found it and I bought it and I let somebody borrow it and I have no idea where it is now.
For the
It's probably in
replacements?
Texas somewhere.
You know,
Yeah.
you could just go on Amazon and buy a new copy.
Yeah, but I want to find it in the wild on Blu-ray now.
Oh, good luck.
I know. It's gonna be a challenge, just like my unicorn, just like in Gone in 60 Seconds.
Willie, you could buy the Blu-ray on Amazon right now for $8.
I know, but that takes away so much of the mystery and amazingness of it. I could just go on Voodoo and buy it digitally.
But yeah, but it would take like 3 hours to buffer on your PlayStation.
Actually, no, the things stream really well. Actually,
Huh. But regardless, you could get the replacements for $7.92 right now, and then there's a coupon to save an extra 50 cents. So $7.42.
where the fuck do you get coupons on Amazon?
I don't know. It says there's a coupon. Save an extra 50 cents at checkout. What the hell do I know?
I think someone's saying yes, Willie, yes, because they agree with me. The replacements is a great.
Yeah, we'll just go with that. While Willie is thinking about the replacements, I'll go with what I've been getting into. I've been busy with work and stuff this week and having to be an adult again, which really sucked. But still continuing the
sorry.
Battlestar Galactica Season 4 or Battlestar Galactica rewatch. We're like 4 episodes from the end right now. So once I'm done with that, I can start watching some other stuff. I really wanted to start it, and I didn't have a chance yet, but Altered Carbon on Netflix is supposed to be really good from what everyone's saying.
I've heard of it.
Neil was telling me about it this morning on one of the group texts that we have, and I heard a few other people that were saying Altered Carbon is really good. There's a lot of people that just binge watched the full 10-episode season over the weekend, and were highly complimentary of it. But what I have been watching on Netflix is, when I was cooking last night, I watched the Blue Mountain State movie, which is the rise of Thadland. If anyone hasn't seen it, it's interesting if you like the show Blue Mountain State. If you don't like the show Blue Mountain State, don't waste your time.
Replacements is a better football movie.
Well, there's no football being played in Blue Mountain State, the rise of Thadland.
But isn't it about the high school football?
No.
What the fuck is it about then? What am I thinking of?
I have no idea. And what I've been playing lately,
Lights?
I'm still playing This Is the Police off and on. I played some Golf Story on the Switch. And then I also played Black Ops 3 on Xbox because I picked up a copy for cheap, and I like to play a Call of Duty single-player shooter from time to time.
On the original Xbox?
Black Ops 3 is on the Xbox One.
We know you said on the Xbox.
Okay, excuse me. On my Xbox One X, since I have to be specific.
The first Xbox? The Xbox One? The original?
Do you want me to just kick him?
I'm give him a kick over the internet, please.
I'm willing to actually go there and just kick him.
But before you go and kick him, why don't you let us know what you've been getting into, Naki?
So this week I also had to be an adult a lot, so I didn't get to play as much. I have been playing Pokemon on the bus, to and from work. I sold my car, which was really sad, and I'm sad to see it go. And Willie's gonna yell at me for this one. I've been playing Overwatch on PC because I have friends who only play on PC. So I now have Overwatch on 3 platforms. Yep, that's a thing.
Hold on a second. Let me pull this knife out of my back right quick.
Sorry, Willie. Play on PC with your great internet. He's so mad. Also have been playing Dream Daddy, a daddy dating simulator. I am almost done getting all of them dated, and I downloaded, so I got all of Amnesia for free because it was for free on Humble Bundle. I also downloaded Naki, which is the prequel in a way. I guess it was the inspiration behind Doki Doki Literature Club, so it was also for free. I got that as well, and now I'm looking at Horizon Zero Dawn, which might also be picked up, which was thanks to Willie and his expert opinions on video games that I might be downloading that.
Naki has a strong female protagonist that kills robotic dinosaurs. I don't know what more you need.
Exactly. Boyfriend bought Monster Hunter, the new one.
I've heard it is fantastic.
I'm sorry.
I'm
so sorry.
He's been playing that all weekend. He has a little side pal named Boris, like our cat, and it looks like our cat, and he puts him in a little boat, and they go sailing together, and it's adorable. Because Boris can't get wet. Hee hee.
Why can't he get wet? Is he hydrophobic?
No, because he's a cat. So he goes in a little boat.
So it's possible he can get wet.
I don't know. I haven't played the game. I just know that he goes in a little boat when he's in the water, and
Wait,
it's adorable.
I thought Boris was your cat's name.
It is. He made him a partner in his game.
I'm talking about your cat.
Oh, no. My cat goes in the water all the time. My cat's an idiot. So I'll be taking a shower, and you have to leave the door open a crack because otherwise he'll poop out because the cat box is in the bathroom. So you have to leave the door open a crack so he can go in and out of the cat box as he pleases. Well, he also likes to sit on the ledge in between the shower curtains while you're taking the shower, and sometimes he overshoots and then he jumps into the shower with you, and then you have scratches all over your legs because he's flailing about like an idiot.
So your cat is a big idiot. And it's also a pervert.
Well, I mean, it's not like he cares that I'm taking a shower. Currently, he's sitting in the doorway just staring at me. Also, Life Otaku's cat's name is Freddie Percury, and I'm kind of jealous. That's a really good name.
That's actually pretty fantastic.
It is. Now, you also brought me up because I also thought, anyone ever read Animorphs as a kid?
Yes.
Thank you. Did you ever look at your pet and wonder, like, are you really an Animorph?
Constantly.
Yeah, so now think about that pervert comment again.
Yeah, I don't think about that with Boris. He just hits me a lot. Well, Keith was gone this week, so for a couple nights this week, and so that means I have to take care of the cat at 5 a.m. And his game, because he knows better than to use his claws, is to just smack me in the face and run away. I call it the boop and run, and that's what he did from like 3:30 in the morning until I got up.
That's pretty fantastic.
And then you promptly beat his ass.
No, don't beat my cat.
I mean, he's trying to beat you.
No, he's just trying to wake me up. I don't want to wake up because he's hungry. If he had thumbs, he'd get his own food.
See, now you need to be quicker than him and grab him and throw him across the room.
No, I'm not going to throw my kitty. He might be a dumbass, but I'm not going to
take all your. Then you deserve all your abuse.
All right, fine, whatever. And that's why I play Overwatch without you.
Oh!
Is that the reason?
No, it's because I don't want to pay for PS4 internet. When I have internet, it's on my computer. It's free. I don't have to pay for it more than I already pay for it.
I'm sorry, but you're paying for the Xbox Live?
I'm not.
Oh, fair. That's fair. You have a good argument. I can't argue with that. So.
Yep. So there it is.
I can admit defeat. I can admit defeat when it's when I'm on my back saying no, mercy, mercy.
I mean, I don't need Horizon Zero Dawn. I just kind of want to play it.
But don't you miss playing with Cassie?
I do. I do miss Cassie.
Apparently, you don't miss her enough to pay for.
I don't have that extra money right now. Which is why I have to buy a used version of a digital version. I don't understand how that even works.
So I'll be sure and tell Cassie she's not worth her $20.
Well, why don't you give Naki the $20 for it and she'll play with you guys again?
It's true. If you paid for it, I'd play.
I'll be sure to tell her that you're not worth your $20.
But she's worth your $20.
I know. That's why I pay $20 to play with Cassie online.
Well, that's how you get Naki to come and play.
Do you think I live in a mansion or something?
I do.
You think I got
live in a
spare
mansion.
money?
I think you have spare money to pay for Naki to play Overwatch with you again.
I live in an apartment above a garage.
That's fancy, man. That's fancy.
You don't have anybody you don't have anybody else in that building.
Yeah. You don't have to share space with anyone else.
Yeah, that is true. God, I love that so much. Not having to worry about noise level. Or I can just watch a movie and feel that bass coming through.
And nobody
God
gets upset when
damn.
nobody gets upset when you suplex a Christmas tree out the window.
It was off a balcony.
Excuse me, off the balcony?
The door back there. Sorry, the blue light. The door back there leads right to like stairs down. But I used that door over there, which But I threw it back off that one, down that dark and creepy hallway.
Well,
It looks like it's nighttime, doesn't it?
I just learned
really
a lot
does.
right here. I don't know about you guys. Did you learn a lot too?
Yeah. So that's for people to get the layout of my apartment. If they want to come and try and kill me, I will murder you.
All right, then. So let's wrap things up and say, hey, thanks everyone for joining us for this episode 297 of the podcast. Don't forget, we stream live every Sunday at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central, over on Geeks.live. And don't forget, we're not the only folks that stream on Geeks.live. There is a variety of entertainment on there today. I believe at 1 p.m. Eastern should be Legends of S.H.I.E.L.D., and then at 9 p.m. Eastern tonight is Pop Xcast, and then, of course, tomorrow you can swing on by at 8:45 p.m. Eastern for the official GonnaGeek.com show. What I'm saying here, we got boatloads of streaming content, so come watch our stuff. It's pretty entertaining. Yeah, you guys got any final thoughts for us as we wrap things up?
Draftsman has offered to pay for me to play Overwatch online with Willie, but I do have to shoot him without warning in the back.
Does he mean my character in the game or me as a person?
It is not specified, but he did
Because
say
one of them is a grave injustice, and you should not shoot your teammates while playing a game. And the other one I'm okay with.
Well, however, he did follow up saying, I'm just saying I'm willing to pay for the digital hit. So that seems to imply in-game murder versus real-life murder.
Should I be insulted that my murder is only worth $20?
I'll let you decide that. Anyone else have any final thoughts for us as we wrap things up?
If anyone does want to learn the layout of my apartment and want to come in, I mean, you can slip on in here. This is a face of consent already.
Oh, that's so weird.
It really is.
I don't know how to,
Just for you
I
too,
don't know how
Chris.
to respond to that, so we're getting out of here. Bye, guys.
Just for you too, Chris.
Thanks for listening to this brand new episode of the All Things Good and Nerdy podcast. Don't forget, we'll be back next Sunday live at 11 a.m. Eastern, 10 a.m. Central over at live.atgnpodcast.com, channel 3 of the Alpha Geek Radio app, and over at our network home at GonnaGeek.com/live. If you have any feedback for the show, please contact us atgnpodcast@GonnaGeek.com, on our hotline number at 304-806-ATGN, or even better, go to Twitter and send us a message at ATGN Podcast. The music you've heard in this show is produced by Kevin MacLeod and can be found at Incompetech.com.